Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country. Welcome home.
Right now I'm feeling very excited. I'm a little nervous too, just because Ricky's been gone for so long. I mean, there's obviously been things that have taken place over the 9 months. I'm so used to doing things on my own now. I feel like the biggest struggle that we have is him trying to help me when he actually does come home. I'm decorating the house today. We're having a surprise party for him tomorrow. He has no idea about it. But mainly just excited. I'm ready to have him home. And we've got all of our family here, so it's just gonna be like a really good, exciting week. First week to have him back.
With service comes sacrifice. With sacrifice, separation. And on the home front, longing for loved ones in harm's way. Anticipation for the day they come home. This is that day. This is homecoming.
Can I put you in? Can I do it? Can I do it? I remember that you just ate. Nope.
My name is Petty Officer Ricky Lyons.
And I'm Kate Lyons, and we are preparing for our first deployment.
The Navy brought us here to Virginia, and wasn't really by choice. When it came down to it, I was asked to select where I would like to go, and I wanted to go to sunny San Diego or Florida, and
or Hawaii.
I came to Virginia.
Didn't work.
So I'm nervous, anxious, excited, all at the same time. It's going to be an adventure going out and seeing the different parts of the world, but I've got the 2 girls that I'm going to be missing a lot with them, and missing the birthdays, the wedding anniversaries,
Everybody's
everything.
birthday,
So
our wedding anniversary for the 3rd year.
haven't made one yet.
Yeah.
So.
It's just something you have to do, though. We both signed up for it. He's older than normal, average Navy entering age. And we both decided together that this was what he was going to do. And if he does it, then I'm doing it. So
we did research for almost a year before I actually signed on the dotted line.
The thing that really hits me the most is that he's not going to be around. I mean, it's the same thing, but it really is, because he misses out on everything for them.
I'm glad that I'm going when she's this age, because she won't remember me being gone. But, obviously with Mallory, it's going to be a little bit harder, because when I do go out to sea, she does ask, she asks Mommy, hey, where's Daddy? When's he coming home? So it's good and bad at both of their ages. I'm glad that she's not gonna remember it. Just the thought of not being here anymore it's hard. So knowing that the girls are gonna be growing and Hayden will be crawling probably in about a week, and I leave in 2 days, so I'll miss that.
It's very mentally challenging. It's just, right now, it's almost still like it's not going to happen, even though it's a couple of days away, but it just doesn't feel real yet. And it probably won't until a couple of weeks from now, when, he's been gone for a while, and it's like, oh yeah, he's not coming back anytime soon. Because in the past, with his other underways, we've been able to think, oh, well, he comes home next week, now it's not going to be that way. He doesn't come home for 9 months, so it's going to be difficult.
The thing that I'm going to miss the most is probably bedtime with the girls. I normally go up there with Mallory, and that's something that I won't do again for a while. That's going to be tough. And then, obviously just being here in the family time, the dinners and everything else it's kind of hard to pick one thing.
I'm a little
right there.
sad.
How come?
Because you have to leave.
Well, what'd I tell you? Promise I'm gonna be coming back. I would say the one piece of advice that we have is enjoy all the time while you can. We've been trying to do a lot to the house and get things done and ready, and also trying to cram in family time along with that. And I think for the next time, everything that we have, it can wait, because it'll all be here when we get back. So I think that's one thing that I would like to do a little different the next time, is focus more on the family aspect. And you want to wake them up and tell them bye. You don't want her day to be miserable with 2 kids that didn't sleep and are just cranky all day. So
If he's getting up at 3 or so in the morning, I don't know, I don't really know if I can bring myself to get them up. I think they would go back to sleep, but probably wouldn't remember anyway. You know, like Mallory might be awake, but she would maybe think it was a dream or something. So I don't know if I can do it.
there's really no way to prepare yourself. You just have to, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how to answer that. I've been trying to not really separate myself, but trying to let her do a few more things on her own. But just the mental aspect on it, it's just gonna come, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
As far as the length of the deployment, it's scheduled for roughly 9 months. If that's gonna happen, I know the last carrier got extended quite a bit because of what happened over in Syria, so there's really no telling. They could pull us in early, they could keep us out late.
It's a guessing game, a guessing and a waiting game, so we really won't know.
Hardest job in the Navy is being a Navy spouse, and I know she's gonna do a good job, but it's
not going to be easy.
no.
It's just something you have to do, though.
More homecoming after the break.
Can a truck change how people feel about a guy? We talked to real people, not actors. We showed them 2 pictures of the same guy in the same location. The only difference? The vehicle behind him.
The guy with the truck would definitely have like a German Shepherd dog. I mean, come on.
Like a tarantula.
A rattlesnake.
What kind of pet would this guy have?
Maybe like some birds.
You know you want a truck. The all-new Chevy Colorado. Motor Trend's 2015 Truck of the Year.
Chevrolet and your Hampton Road Chevy dealers thank our military soldiers and families for their service to our country.
We are kind of getting used to things. Ricky's been gone for a little while now, about a month, and so we're kind of settling into a new routine. Normally the time for me to get work done is either when Hayden is taking a nap or at night. There are several projects that didn't get finished before Ricky left. We opened up a hole in between the living room and the kitchen, and I did hire somebody to take care of that hole. I'm eventually gonna get to that project. It should be done hopefully before he comes home. I painted the toy room for the girls, but that was done all at night. So it took me about 5 days to do, and it's a tiny little room. The amount of work that I had is about what I expected it to be while Ricky's been gone. Because he had been gone before for about a month, but it was nice to have an extra person to just help me with the girls while I'm trying to get dinner going. And that's gone now, so it's pretty difficult. And Hayden is still at the stage where she is needing mommy all the time and wants mommy to hold her all the time. Ricky did a lot of the yard work He would mow and he would do all the weed eating. I cannot do that by myself with 2 kids, so I've been very fortunate to have my neighbor. He has agreed to come over and mow it for me. I do always have to pick up the pine cones before the neighbor can come because he has a very nice mower and he doesn't want the blades to get messed up from all the pine cones that we have. And then weeding around the bushes and all in the flower beds. That was normally my job, so that's another thing that I had to do while the girls are asleep. Mallory has a little garden in the backyard. When we first moved in, my mom actually helped her plant some little flowers, and so we've kind of just stuck with that tradition of doing it. So, you know, we have to go out there and make sure that the ground is ready so we can plant the seeds. And I've really wanted to try and keep things as normal as possible and just, you know, keep things the way that they were before Ricky left. All of our family is back in Kentucky. My mom is going to be coming out in May. That's going to be the first help that I have, and she's going to help me pack up the house a little bit, and I'm going to spend about 2 months in Kentucky with her. So that'll be nice help for at least a little while out of this 9 months. They always have to see if a line is open to be able to call. So he should be able to. I mean, it's Monday, so most people try and call on the weekends, so he should be fine. This is Ricky. Hey, babe.
Hey, beautiful. What you up to?
Oh, not a lot. What you doing?
No, not a thing. Just sitting here, finally got the phone open.
Yeah. I figured it wouldn't really take you too long since it's a Monday.
Oh, yeah? Is that what you thought, too?
Well, I have my people here. They're watching me paint.
Oh, hey, people. How this experience has been, it's been difficult. You know, we do what we can to keep busy. That kind of makes the time go by as fast as possible. So just the other day, we got down into double digits. So that was a big milestone, considering in the beginning we were 200 and some odd days. Now we're down to 96 days. So hopefully it keeps going by faster here at the end, and I'm just ready to come home. I'm ready to cook my own food and be in my own house, see my wife and kids, and just have a good time.
All right, babe. Well, we'll talk to you later.
All right, babe. Sounds good. Enjoy your day.
All right.
And I'll shoot you an email when I get up here in the morning.
All right, sounds good.
Bye-bye, Hayden Rose.
No, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Hayden Rose.
She's waving. I said, you say
Bye-bye.
bye-bye, and she waves. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. He's been gone very close to 6 months so far. Everybody is getting really excited about it, and we still have 3 months. So, I mean, it's very exciting. At the same time, though, I'm like, well, I've been doing this on my own for almost 6 months now, so he's gonna come home, and I'm not gonna know what to do when he's here. So, hopefully, I don't have to kick him out.
This heart will go at the top, the other one will go right here.
Okay. Deployment has been different. Mainly, I guess, because it's been longer. So, I kind of had to deal with stages of grieving of him being gone. Normally, with just certain underways, they're gone for a minimum of about a week, and the most he's ever been gone just on an underway is a month. You kind of can prepare yourself for that, but with deployment, it's all right, well, he's gonna be gone for almost, it feels like an entire year, he left the day after Valentine's Day, and he's not coming home until the week before Thanksgiving. That just seems like forever long, and you just feel like it's never gonna get here. But I mean,
I feel like
I think that's kind of the main thing. But I mean, I've had to just.
Like my mommy, I miss him.
I know you do every day. It was very difficult on Mallory at first. She had a very hard time with it because she's always been a Big Daddy's girl, and she just absolutely is Daddy's #1 fan. Where is Daddy right now?
On the ship.
Where?
On the ship.
Where? On a ship. Where are ships normally?
Far away.
Yes, Daddy is far away in the ocean, maybe?
That was a hard guess.
That was a hard guess.
Yeah.
But you just kind of have to deal with it and get over it and go about your life anyway. So. Our plans for today are to go to the mall to try and find an outfit for homecoming for Ricky. It'll be for homecoming right when he gets off the boat, like the first time that we see each other. I'm looking for something that's like kind of, not really dressy because it's gonna be cold. It's November, but maybe a skirt and a little cute top or something. Maybe a dress if that's what I find that I like, but kind of patriotic, but not red, white, and blue from head to toe. So probably just navy and, you know, a white shirt, stripes, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what we find. Sit down, Hayden. Sit on your bottom. I'm very excited about Ricky coming home. I'm a little bit nervous about it too, just because he's been gone for so long now. I'm used to taking care of the kids now, cooking dinner, dealing with all of the cleaning, giving the girls baths by myself, just being at home by myself all the time. Shopping was kind of difficult. I didn't really find what I wanted. We looked in several stores, and I mean, I found some nice things, but just it wasn't the it outfit. But that's okay, I still have time, so I'll be able to find something.
More homecoming after the break.
Can a truck change how people feel about a guy? We talked to real people, not actors. We showed them 2 pictures of the same guy in the same location. The only difference, the vehicle behind him.
The guy with the truck would definitely have like a German Shepherd dog. I mean, come on.
Like a tarantula,
A rattlesnake.
What kind of pet would this guy have?
Maybe like some birds.
You know you want a truck. The all-new Chevy Colorado. Motor Trend's 2015 Truck of the Year.
Right now I'm feeling very excited. I'm a little nervous too, just because Ricky's been gone for so long. This deployment has affected me in a ton of ways, but it's really it's changed me for the better, because I know that I can do things on my own if I need to. I was kind of thrown into it, you know, right when he left, it was just like, oh, you're alone and you have to take care of 2 kids on your own. But, you know, I was able to do it, and I feel like I'm stronger for it. So it's affected me, I think, for the better. The bead jar that we're doing has been something that we've done pretty much since the beginning of deployment. It has the exact number of beads from the number of days that he's been gone. So every day we will just take 1 more bead and put it into the jar. For days Daddy has been gone, we take one from one jar into the other. Something that Mallory likes doing because she can see how much closer it's been getting. I think Mallory is very excited about doing the last bead today. Yay! I'm ready to have him home. I mean, we've got all of our family here, so you know, it's just gonna be like a really good, exciting week. First week to have him back.
I'm very proud of Ricky. The things he's done, things he's given up, very proud of him.
When he joined the military, it was rough on us. We didn't honestly think it was a good decision, only because I guess, well, maybe we were thinking of ourselves, not having them around. Knew they were going to be away
Just had a new baby, bought a new house back in Louisville. We didn't understand the timing of it, but he had plans and he went on with them.
We're really excited that Ricky's getting to come home. We're really excited for Kate and the girls. It's just going to be a fun day. I knew she was going to have challenges, but that's just part of it. I mean, they're serving our country, so you have to make sacrifices too.
Well, I think Kate's got more respect for the military now than she's ever had probably before, and it's a good thing. It's affected her in a good way.
Mallory is super excited about Daddy coming home. I've told her every day for who knows how long, but she is, Daddy's coming home, Daddy's coming home, Daddy comes home tomorrow, Daddy comes home today, yay! And Hayden, she doesn't care. She's 16 months old, so she doesn't really know what's going on so much. She knows that Dada is coming home, but that's about the extent of it for her.
I was like, so you don't get to man the rails? He said no, because I work nights, they let me sleep. Because he said that they were gonna have to be dressed, I think at 8, and then be out and up at 10, and be up there until, and he's like, no thanks. It would have been nice for him to be able to do it so he could experience that, but I think at this point he doesn't care. He's ready to get off the ship. There he is. So excited to see Ricky. We just got to see him up on the brow, so it's pretty awesome. I'm just ready for him to be down here now. And it felt amazing just to see him. It's been so long. Yeah. You're right, last one. Is he? No. But they just called for E4, so. Hi.
Having fun. Oh, I started crying up there, so it was good, especially when you see that they see you and realize that it's you. And this one. Hi, big girl. How are you? Did a lot of good work over there, a lot of important work, and it was a really productive deployment. It's good to be home. It feels great being back home, getting work back into the routine and seeing the girls every day. Just finally getting back into the swing of things of bath time and cooking dinner and doing the work around the house. It feels great. It was amazing how much the girls have changed. Mallory, her freckles started coming out more, and she's obviously a lot taller. and she speaks so well and so clear. And now Hayden, when we left, she was just starting to roll over and pull up on her hands and knees. And now she's walking around, grabbing things and talking to you, and it was a night and day difference in seeing them.
I guess I feel like I'm used to having him back right now. It doesn't really feel like he left, which is surprising just because he was gone for so long. He's had an adjustment with Hayden, but that's because Hayden is her own little person, and she's kind of difficult to deal with sometimes, but that's just her. He'll get used to it.
I can't really say that I felt guilty about not being here to help, because knowing what I was doing out there, but definitely missing out on it. I still, to this day, don't know how she did it. And with me coming back home and just trying to give the girls a bath by myself, and they're running all over the place, and knowing that she had to do that every day, all by herself. We've briefly talked about re-enlisting, and I think that it's something that is gonna happen. And it's probably gonna end up being more of a career. So something that in the beginning we weren't really sure of, and at the beginning of deployment, she had mixed reviews, I had mixed reviews in the middle, and now that we're done, I think it's gonna be a done deal.
I feel really safe having him here. He knows, it's like he knows karate or something. Don't use it. No, but I do feel safe having him here. Just everything that he brings to the table, I guess.
Big Navy guy that sits in front of a computer all day.
That's right. Are you proud of him? I'm very proud of him for everything that he's done.
I know that the deployment has changed me. It's definitely made me realize what I missed and helped me, I guess, grow a deeper love for my wife and my children. It makes you realize how important they are to you and how much you miss them.